It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to it. It is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. Your Tuesday continues, and we have lots more feel-good coming your way.
Yeah, always so good to have your company. Now, next up, Zoe continues her discussion about the importance of vitamin B to our overall well-being. Pay attention.
Over the last 2 weeks, we've learned more about the importance of vitamin B for our health, what a vitamin B deficiency is, as well as the symptoms to look out for. Today, we touch on one of those risk groups who may be at risk of vitamin B deficiency. And here to discuss the benefits of vitamin B, especially to those who are diabetic, we have Nathalie Mat, a clinical dietitian. Good morning, Nathalie, and welcome to Expresso.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, it's great to have you here, and I've been enjoying the vitamin B chats that we've had. I've been learning so much, and today we're putting the spotlight on those who are diabetic. So what does it mean for someone that has a vitamin B deficiency and they're diabetic?
Well, all of our B vitamins are very important for energy metabolism, including carbohydrate metabolism, which is a big focus for people with diabetes. And we also know that nerve health is really important for people with diabetes. And so this is one area where we want to make sure we are giving people enough nutrients to take care of themselves. And then also they have medication which might interfere with their absorption of B vitamins. And so it is an area we really want to pay attention.
And I know that when it comes to nutrition and the foods that you eat, it's very important, especially those who are diabetic, to look after their diet. So what are some of the foods that they need to make sure that they incorporate into their diet?
Well, thankfully, the foods that are high in B vitamins are also amazing for blood sugar control. So you will see what we have in front of us today. They aren't processed, very high energy foods. We've got foods in their natural forms. And when it comes to B vitamins as a group, most of the foods here are high in a lot of the B vitamins. So we have, as an example, our legumes, lentils, chickpeas that are very high in B vitamins, as well as whole grains. And when we think of whole grains, we don't just think of whole wheat or whole grain breads and pastas, but also things like oats. And then we also have dark green leafy veggies, which are high in folate. And then for vitamin B12 and most of our Bs, we have animal products. So we've got meat, we've got fish, think of chicken, and eggs are all high in B vitamins as well. And all of these are part of a healthy, balanced diet that will help keep blood sugar beautifully controlled.
But for someone that is diabetic, what are the signs and symptoms that they are potentially vitamin B deficient?
Very good question and very important question. A lot of the signs of B vitamin deficiency can overlap with the complications of diabetes. And these are things like numb fingers or toes, losing feeling in your fingers and toes. It can also be things with your mood, so maybe feeling a little more down or irritable than usual. Your brain might be a little bit foggy. And then you might experience, even as an extreme example, difficulty walking. And all of those are important and should be raised with your healthcare team.
Very important indeed, and especially a conversation that needs to be had. And when it comes to vitamin B, for those, the different types of diabetics, you get those with diabetes type 1, type 2. How does vitamin B affect them differently?
So at a group level, everyone is an individual, and it is so individualized according to where a person is, the kind of diet that they choose, their physical activity levels. In between type 1 and type 2 diabetes, both really have to pay attention to their B vitamins because you use a lot of the same medication between the two types of diabetes. And so there, it really is important that people individualize according to the medication that they're taking, according to their lifestyle and also their age. But you can't just say, this is your diagnosis, this is what you need.
It's a little bit more complicated than
Absolutely.
that. And just to reiterate, why is it so important for those who are diabetic to focus on, upping their vitamin B intake?
Well, I think because a lot of the B vitamins that we get come from really wholesome foods, you want to make sure that you are focusing on getting these from food. As a dietitian, I always encourage food first. There are some groups of people who are unable to get all of their requirements from food. Maybe they don't absorb it very well because of medication that they're taking. But generally, you want to focus on a whole balanced diet to make sure you are getting the nutrients you need, as well as controlling your blood sugar adequately, so that we are also managing the complications that we see with diabetes, things like peripheral neuropathy, nerve damage, things like vision not working very well. And a lot of these are also great at helping to drop blood pressure.
Oh, very interesting. Well, Nathalie, thank you for joining us this morning and shedding some light and, of course, emphasizing the importance of vitamin B. And, of course, it's also very important to know that vitamin B in those who are diabetic and, of course, the role it plays in their overall well-being. Now, don't forget to join us next week when we discuss the importance of vitamin B to those who have gastrointestinal disturbances or diseases.